So even what you guys are doing is just a band-aid. That's not a true process. That is the workaround.
November 23 is expired.
Yep.
So again, I think from the 25th side, our process will continue to be our process and tighten up, but then Garrison will be the umbrella policy to follow if ever.
Well, the reason I'm saying it that way, we need to fix it as a whole.
Right. No, I agree.
So in your write-up, just say that I'm asking 25th has found a workaround. It's not the official channel, but it's a workaround.
And I agree with you, not only, but from the standpoint that fire should be involved in terms of first responder. So even though the AED being somewhat of the first response from the staff or citizen that uses it, because it doesn't stop anybody. Non-trained individual can go grab that thing and do it, but they'd be under the Good Samaritan law versus the supervisor's responsible for his personnel if they use it. From the Garrison standpoint, I don't think they got any that are going to be citizen response use. It's all going to be employee use, right?
Yeah.
So they got to be trained and they got to be maintained and inspected. So, no, the other piece I was saying is, I don't know on the Army side if they even have that established from the hospitals. But on the Marine Corps side, they had that with the Navy hospitals.
Yeah.
And Navy hospital and fire had to be the ones that bless the AED purchase in terms of compatibility to their units if they have to respond. So just something to think about.
Okay. No, I got it. No, I'm there with you.
Okay, gotcha. And it's not going to be an overnight fix.
Yeah. And the reason I'm asking you to word it that way, because I'm going as far as I can go here, and we're aware of it.
Right.
But you know, with you being a tenant / external voice,
right,
we're just making a few other people aware of it.
Okay. Got it. And then I'm also going to highlight an emergency action plan procedures.
Did you guys type one out while you were there?
No, I wrote here to get your OSHA
E-tool?
That E-tool, right there. E-tool. And then I'm going to broadcast that E-tool to everybody that I inspect.
Okay.
But also, in that plan, there's a lack of a repeater on Mauna Loa that doesn't allow the range maintenance guys to communicate back other than cell phone and at times lose signal with that.
You are correct.
So I don't know if that's state or federal or both, how that works, but
for here internally, that repeater, as I understand it, it was once upon a time it worked. Now it doesn't. So money and all that stuff about getting it back, they're working on it.
okay, I'm gonna put that in the inspection to.
Yeah, that one, a lava took out the electricity poles going up.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, the electricity going up there. And that's help go down. But
Yeah.
And then specific to shop switch, you know, all items either was fixed on the spot or Rodney got them. But the two highlighted items are forklift. They got one forklift that the 5 bottles expired. No pin in the bottle. No load testing. Weight, load capacity.
Right. We're trying to get a load testing program up here.
Okay.
Because to get the vehicles, forklifts load tested, they got to go down the hill. Or somebody from freaking Oahu needs to come up.
Unlike you, like Aaron and his load test program in Okinawa.
Yeah.
So, that one I'll put down. I did mention to him about jacks, pallet jacks, and hydraulic. We don't know. He's got one that's pneumatic. So it's a floor jack. gonna say it's probably 5 ton, maybe.
That looked like a 20 ton.
20 ton?
And
This is a pretty big jack,
Yeah.
but it's pneumatic, so I think it's only low capacity required, but load testing on pneumatic, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Neither am I. Never mess with them too much.
But I just generalized load testing for all load on all equipment that's going to vertically lift, and that's pallet jacks, jack stands.
Okay.
What was that? Oh, so you got a electronic shop.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a window where they do soldering, but no ventilation system. So he's just going to confirm that there's no lead solder used. There's only one personnel. And then I'm going to look up the standards for the soldering area to see if the ventilation vent is required.
Yeah. Even if you don't have a standard on it, we can still make a recommendation.
Okay.
Put a fan in the window.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Just put maybe one fan in the window. And the IH, actually, Rodney, I should point that out. Get the IH to check that out when he
Okay.
comes.
Yeah, they come in next month.
Yeah.
Because that's a help, man.
Because I've got the IH report from last year in the office.
Battery shop. They're not maintaining batteries. They're charging batteries. But they have an IYAOYAS station.
Yep. Charging still got plumbed.
Yeah, plumbed and being inspected. They maintain a log. I gave them the 10-foot, 10-second rule. So they got clearance unobstructed, but they're not doing maintenance. So
Yeah. Keyword unobstructed access.
There is ventilation, but no, what do you call it? Electric ventilation system. It's just big vents in the Quonset huts.
Good, which is still good. For the battery room, that's still good.
Yeah, I think it's good. Outside of that, that's all I got right now. I mean, there was some, old machine stuff that didn't have machine guarding, but Randy's gonna look at. They replace them, and then the standard tool rests on the grinders.
Okay.
But that's it. You got the wrench right there. You don't put the 1/8 ruler on it and tidy that up. That's all fixed on the spot stuff. And then now or forever, you have the opportunity, Rodney, to just give me a call or email me or, work with Chevettes if that's a problem that is happening, that I can help with. And I'm always going to communicate and funnel through Chevettes the safety issues because that's his base, you know what I mean? So out of respect, I always let him know, or try to. I do forget sometimes. But try to make sure that he's in the loop. So.
Yeah, if I feel slighted or offended, I just go down the hill and get me a burger.
That's the way to do it, Shrez. That's the way to do it, bro.
I'm going home and drink 2 Bud Lights anyway.
I got him some whiskey last night.
What'd you get him?
Some rye, Elijah Craig rye.
Oh, okay.